So you want the hack, you want the secret, you want the sauce, the secret sauce to productivity and just getting more done efficiently with your time. And there was 2 points today. If you've landed on this video, then hopefully you know, and you may not be aware, you may be watching this at a different time. You know, this video will be on the channel for a good while, which is great, okay? My name's Reese Newton, and I am a digital marketer. At the moment, I run a coaching online business as well, okay? But that isn't the crux of it, okay? I work in the city in London at the moment. I have done for a few years. You know, I have lived in the States. I've lived here and there, in and out of Europe, working remote as well. Okay? And I do affiliate marketing specifically for businesses mainly, but I also teach individuals like the basics and the understanding that you need, the technical know-how to get things off the ground. You know, different platforms you might want to use, different strategies that you could implement for you that's relevant to your own situation. And straight away off the back, okay, I know you've come here for a productivity hack, and we're going to get to that in the next minute or two, okay? But as you're watching this video, which undoubtedly, you know, there will be some of you that watch this, this may not be the main video. This is one upload, you know, on this channel in particular, just pretty much for you that's watching this. So if there is a takeaway, you know, I have watched content online, and, you know, I listen and I hear great things. And there was a period of time when I was getting started online, getting started in my own personal development as such, real skills online and in your profession, okay? And that profession may be very different to what you do at the moment, but you're obviously interested in doing something moving forward where you can, you know, you have the flexibility to and the mobility to do something that might be a bit more enjoyable and sustainable online. You know, there's always lots going on, and you know, it is a fast-paced industry, you know, e-commerce and online you know, digital marketing. It's a great industry to be in, okay? And there are lots of different industries. For me, you know, and relating to you, if flexibility is something you want to do, you know, you want to get, you know, to work, pitch up, there's lots of ways to do it, okay? But this little hack, okay, you know, we're a couple minutes in, with 3 minutes in, coming up to 3 minutes 30. Now, the hack, you know, as you can see, so I live in London, okay, there's no doubt. You know, on videos and people that you listen to, sometimes when you first watch them, your instant, like, kind of, you know, you see a title, you see a video, you're very dismissive. And I was for a little bit of time before, you know, I really, like, just did what I needed to get done. And if you do watch these videos and, you know, you get anything from content, podcasts, whatever it is, this is the little hack, okay, where, so it's raining today. I got the tube in the underground, which is how you get around in London. You know, I've lived here pretty much the majority of my life, as I say, bar from the time I've spent in the US. That's how you get about. And there was a time when really I'd wake up and the weather would affect me. It would get me down. I'd be like, oh, it's raining today. No one's doing anything. And maybe that was the case, you know, years ago. You had to be out and about more, but it's not necessarily the way of things right now. So what I'm saying to you is that external factor would have stopped me from being slightly productive, I guess, and just not, you know, not being able to get past it. Now, when I was on the tube today, or the underground, you know, there's an amazing thing that I'm using right now to film this, where I download people and podcasts and people that I listen to, and some of the stuff they share. So there's a few people, you know, to give credit, there was a great talk or podcast that I watched that involved a certain man with the name of Lopez. If you don't know who that guy is, then you know, you should definitely, to start with, just join down below, and yeah, we should discuss, because if you're watching this, you don't know who Mr. Lopez is. Great talk. He was, you know, discussing so many great things on a podcast, and it only had like 3,000 views. Like, you know, if you do want it, or the one I'm talking about, as I say, then, you know, you're gonna have to reach out, and you're, you know, if you want it, let me know. 3,000 views. And what he was explaining and going into, now this guy's made a lot of money in this industry, in different industries, but you hear and you listen to his story, okay? And I say story, his reality at, you know, different times throughout his career. And they touched on a lot of subjects, a lot of things, and, you know, without going into it too much, it was really insightful, okay? So I downloaded that, and I had 45 minutes, or half an hour, 45 minutes on the train. I could have sat there and, you know, the beauty is that not many people are really going to see this video, like right now, you know, have under 400, just over 400 subscribers, which is really great. You know, I plan to grow that if you're watching this at whatever stage that is. So hopefully we're way above the 401 subscribers. But listen, if it's 401, it's 401. So long as it's quality over quantity, that's okay with me. Now, that video had 3,000 views. Watch that on the way to the train. Now, what I heard, listened to, and really absorbed in that 45 minutes was more than I get or have got from people that you could speak to for weeks about stuff, that have no skin or not much skin in the game, or they don't really understand. And this is the little hack. You need to be able to filter information quickly, or quicker, and it gets quicker and quicker over time, especially with experience, and you know what you're looking for. You know, I can look at something now after working for different businesses that do, you know, certain numbers, and having my own skill set to look at something, hear something, apply it to my personal circumstances or situation, and, you know, just not pay too much attention to anything else that is not as relevant to me. You know, there are lots of people, you are one of them watching this. You know, if this video that you're watching right now is relevant to you in any type of way, where you're like, oh, what, like, I want to work online, I want to learn some type of skills, I'll teach you for a price. I'll teach you, I'll give you that value. I've met people that have given me value and dropped these gems throughout my own time, which I'm grateful for. And at that time, you know, when you aren't aware of the opportunity that there is, you're not aware. You don't know what that quite looks like. But when you do, it's slightly different, okay? So I'll say this to say that was one podcast. And I listened to another two, and I'll share that at some point, who the host was, okay? That was just one example. There's lots of people online that do not have the following of, you know, certain individuals, much lower channels, and some of the value they provide is great. And the amazing thing is that at some point in time, you want to be around people that, like, you can't just take, and, you know, when you have nothing, when you have zero, like when I had a couple £100, I was just trying to figure stuff out. I couldn't give the money that it was worth for certain things. You know, I'd be cheap, and there's nothing wrong with being cheap, okay? There's nothing wrong with being cheap, but, like, so long as what you do spend is on the right things, things eventually get better. Now, you know, I'm not going to promise that for you, because what I am promising is that at least you'll be at the starting blocks, you know, with these little hacks and the info that you need. Okay, as I say, so these are little hacks. You know, the technology's there, the software's there to do it. You just need to really be able to filter it down. And like most things, you know, you are going to spend hours looking for the right person, the right, you know, the right fit. Oh, what did he say there? Kind of thing. But when you accumulate that, the hacks and the productivity efficiencies get better and better. So as I say, this video with under 400 subscribers, 401 subscribers, which is amazing. Shout out to the person that hit that one button. I love it. I respect it so much. You know, this is a hack for you, like a little productivity hack. Okay. So I will never share like the full source, because that's private. That's, you know, that's stuff to me. But some of the stuff, you know, there was another guy on there that is in a certain group online, and it was really interesting. Okay, he's talking about, you know, doing things with people that, you know, to a degree that you can, you know, they're not gonna go off and whatever it is. Okay, like I'm not gonna say too much, yeah, but yeah, like those are little hacks that I look for, and when I fill the time, which is, you know, I make sure to do it, you know, I fill them with stuff that is relevant and productive to myself, and that's a hack for you. As I say, we're under 500 subscribers at the moment, plan to grow. My name's Reese Newton. There's going to be a link down below to the business that, you know, the business that I started. Affiliate Impact is what it's called at the time of this video, which I doubt will ever change. And yeah, it will shorten the gap and the knowledge and the content into a time frame that is just like, look, that's the information. You know, I can give you the hand that you need to implement that. The people that you're going to need to do certain, you know, things to actually operate it properly. You know, that's what it's all about. Okay, I have those at my, you know, to utilize, to you know, to make benefit and partnership with. There's people that, you know, do different aspects of different elements of my business in particular, and they're great at it. So, you know, these little nuggets, these little productivity stuff is great, and that's what it is today. You know, if you've watched all the way to the end of this video, hope you got something. Like, you know, if you have, I understand that you're gonna maybe most likely watch this video and then, you know, scroll away, and you might come back to it in a bit, and that's cool. So long as you do come back, look, leave your email in the link down below. At least that way I can contact you at a later date, and you can also contact myself and the team. So yeah, that's what it is. Went into today, you know, people moving on in different areas of different businesses and stuff like that. And yeah, you know, it's yeah, it's those little hacks that start to really ramp up, start to compound, start to build, and it's a really great thing when that does happen. So yeah, look, that's coming up to nearly 15 minutes of video. As I say, this video will be on the channel, so, you know, it's here. That's a little hack, okay? Everything is down below. My name's Reese Newton. Until, well, let's not make it until next video. Reach out, and yeah, I look forward to connecting with you. So peace, love, respect. and speak soon from London town. Peace.